Hello guys and welcome to this video. My name is Austin Blue. Today is the 4th of January 2025. So happy New Year's everyone. I am really thankful for the year of 2024. I haven't been active here in a while. I gotta admit that. Life just got really busy and I just couldn't make videos for a while. But now I can sort of say I'm back. I have a video recorded. I don't know if it's going out or not. It is talking about the situation I previously talked in my last video. Just giving you guys some background and everything. It is a pretty long video. It's like 20 minutes long, I guess. Um, but I'm here back with another video, just to congratulate everyone, just to wish you all happy New Year's. Just talk to you guys for a sec for what I'm expecting for this year of 2025. So first things first, I really want to get into making YouTube videos back again. As I said in my previous video, this would mean a lot to me, because it has always been a dream of mine to just have like a YouTube channel where I can share stuff and everything. And I think it's pretty cool to have like YouTube followers, not for the for the fame, but just for like people who share common interests with you. It's just like having an audience who likes things that you like. It's just pretty interesting, isn't it? It's like the definition of a friend, like per se. So yeah, today I am surrounded by books. Like you can only see those books right here, but I do have a bunch of books in front of me. I don't know if I can show you this. Like probably not, but I do have a pile of books everywhere, and there are stacks of books everywhere, on the floor and on the bookshelf and on my desk, like everywhere there are books, because I am taking the dust off of them and just plugging every single book of mine into an app called Libib, which just makes me, accountable for the books that I own and how many of those there are in my bookshelf. Right now I'm at the 302 books mark. I expect to come to 400 books until the end of the bookshelf, because I still have one shelf to go, and each shelf has around 100 books. Most of them are in Brazilian Portuguese, of course, because I am Brazilian. If you do not, if you can't guess by the accent, because as I said before, it's been a while since I last spoke in English, so my English is pretty rusty. But that's also one of the many reasons why I like to have an English speaking YouTube channel and YouTube audience. Like I can just share our common interests and also practice this language that has helped me for so many years. Like in a lot of stuff that you can even imagine. Like for real, for real, for real. So there are a bunch of things that I want to do this year. The first one is putting up all my books on Libib, just for me to keep track of the books that I own, and to keep track of the books that I read. What I am expecting to do this year is reading at least a book a month. Last year I read around 6 books, which is not a lot, but if you consider all the things I went through, like emotionally and personally and academically, like you can totally understand them. And it's like 6 recreative books, like things that are not related to my law degree. So if you would count my law books, that would come to around 10 to 12 books total. Like I didn't read a lot of books last year, but I wanted to keep track of that this year. Like my my goal is to read at least a book a month, and I would be so proud of myself if I could read like 24 books by the end of 2025. So that would come to a total of 2 books a month, but not specifically per month. I wanna count it. I wanna count at least a book a month, like just for the habit of reading. That is what I am mostly trying to achieve with this. Like it's not something that people always put on the internet, like how to read more books, and oh, I've read like 100 books this year and everything. Like you just focus too much on the number and you just forget about the meaning of reading. Like reading is not only for acquiring knowledge, it is like one of the the oldest methods of acquiring knowledge. Like that is 100% certain. But it is not the only purpose of it. Like reading is also for entertainment purposes. And that's where I am trying to go with it. Like replacing screen time with reading time would be much more productive. Even if you're just like reading a very stupid book, it is better to read than to scroll. That is the point that I'm trying to make. Um, and you can argue with me in that, but I won't be convinced that even like 15 minutes of this like will be better than reading like a stupid book, like I don't know, um, this Tom and Jerry HQ right here that I have. Like if you spend 15 minutes reading this, it's gonna be much more productive and way better for you as a human being. Like talking about acquiring knowledge and for your health than 15 minutes in this, because this ruins your attention span, and that is the point of reading. Reading just helps you keep you helps you to keep focused, helps you with attention, like retaining attention, helps you with just a bunch of stuff that the cell phone just completely ruins. Like it can also expand your vocabulary, which is something incredible. Like it helps you writing better. Um, it helps you to write better. I mean, and you know, just cognitively, it's way better than just doom scrolling, and I can guarantee you that. Other than that, I am really um, trying to get focused enough to reach another goals. Like uh, you can't see because my chair is in front of it, but and now my arms in front of it. I do have a guitar right here, an acoustic guitar, which I know how to play some open chords, a few bar chords here and there. It is a nylon string one, so it is pretty basic. Uh, I do have pretty small hands though, so that is quite difficult for me. But I wanted to improve a little bit more on this instrument specifically, but also in other instrument. So the thing is, the only instrument I know how to play, and basically, is acoustic guitar. And I wanted to take the challenge of just, you know, learning a new instrument this year. And I chose one that I already have because, uh, as I've already said like 100 times before in this channel, I like resources, like money resources, really. And I do have a harmonica here laying around, like a harmonica, like it's right there. I'm not gonna reach because it's besides the point. Like you all know what a harmonica is, and I coincidentally have a 30-day course of how to start playing the harmonica. So that would give me like a solid basis to just start learning the instrument and then just going all by myself from there. So yeah, so two goals I've already talked about, which are reading more, so 12 books this year, and learning a new instrument, learning how to play a new instrument, which in this case I guess it's gonna be the harmonica, and also trying to improve overall my acoustic guitar skills. So the third thing that I am really focused into getting this year is learning a new language. If you do not know, I am Brazilian, which means I speak Brazilian Portuguese. I can also speak Spanish, and I can also speak English, because you're hearing this right now. Eu sei hablar espanhol, eu sei falar português, and those kinds of stuff. So I have three languages in my baggage, but I still want to learn other languages. I really want to learn Latin, and there are three main ones that I really want to learn, which are Latin for my degree, French, which I already have all the materials here, like laying around. I have a lot of books in French, and also language learning books for French, and Italian, because I find Italian to be one of the prettiest, like, best sounding languages in the entire world, and also because I do have the dream of studying abroad, studying it specifically in Italy, uh, specifically in Rome, due to my degree. If you don't know, I am in the middle of my law degree, and it's civil law degree. The so the basis of civil law is in the Roman Empire, right? The Roman civilization in general, and nowadays in Italy. So that is also something that I'm going to try and learn. Like, I am going to focus in Latin because I do enjoy this language. I do have a lot of books in this language, and I already know a little bit because I do have like some written courses in Latin, like this written course right here, which is the grados primus, grados secundus. I also have the Familia Romana, which is one of the best Latin learning books. I also have a book about Latin for the law degree, so that would be really interesting. But I will also be using the resources I have in French to try and learn that as well. Since Latin is not really a spoken language, it's more of a written language. I think I will focus around 6 months in that, and then just jump into French, which is more of a spoken language, like a well-known language, like probably the third or fourth most spoken language in the world. So that's it. So for all the things that I've been saying in this video, I want to read more. I want to damn it. How can I forget things so fast? I want to learn a new instrument, the harmonica, and I want to learn a new language, Latin or French or both. Let's see which one goes better. And since I don't like odd numbers because of my OCD, I really don't like odd numbers, I added a fourth goal. And this is gonna be like the these four goals are gonna be like the main ones that I'm gonna be focusing this year. So the last fourth goal, is going to be to study every single day for my degree. Last year, at the end of last year, I was like really desperate for grades because I wasn't really good. Like I wasn't doing well. I was almost flunking in my degree due to, lack of commitment, really. Like I could blame it on my personal problems. I could blame it on my, like, my romantic life. I could blame it in a bunch of stuff. Like I could blame it on my work, could blame it on my family matters, could blame on a lot of things, but I can just blame myself for that. I was almost flunking because I wasn't feeling like the degree was really for me, but then I just remembered everything I went through to go to that university, and I just, a switch clicked in my mind, and I just was like, I can't lose this. I can't lose this, or else I'm gonna lose my mind, really. So I almost flunked, and it just it just made me so desperate, and I don't want to go through this ever again. So in order to be a good professional, in order to be a good student, and in order to not, throw myself off a bridge or off a cliff, I need to get better grades. And in order to do that, I really need to study and focus on studying. And that's the purpose of this channel, really. Like, it was never to just talk endlessly about stuff, even though that's what I've been doing for the past like 3 years. It was to keep myself accountable for the stuff that I want to make, for the stuff that I want to acquire, the knowledge, the degree, the personal life achievements, all these things. That's what this channel is all about. So uh, that's basically it for this video. Like, I wanted to just put out there this stuff. It is not edited at all. I'm just using my microphone here. If you don't know, I do have a microphone that I bought like 2 years ago almost. But that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, just make sure to click on the like button and subscribe to the channel. I promise you guys that the next videos are going to be edited. Just right now, I'm not really in the mood of editing, so I just went with the raw footage instead. I am going to release another video talking about the context of my last video that that uploaded last year. So that's basically it. I want to thank again the bro who helped me after I posted my last video. It went your donation went really appreciated. And that's basically it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.